Well, you tell me when you go to the field chart.
Good afternoon, friends and family. Welcome to the final weekend of WPL pool play. We've got our Glendale Merlins facing off perennial powerhouses, San Diego Surfers. The mountains are capped, the sun is high, the wind is non-existent. It is a perfect fall day to play some champagne rugby. The San Diego Surfers are coming to us from San Diego. Perennial Powerhouse is arguably one of the best clubs in the country. Last year, WPL champs, so the defending WPL champs, defending Club 7's champions, and they have a whale of a touch team down there on the beach side. Should be an interesting game. The Surfers, like every team goes through, is they lost some players, kind of reloading, getting their culture back, defining who they are. This game kind of means nil for the big dance outside of which team can gain the most traction heading in. Both these teams are headed in different directions. Glendale will be playing in the top 4 once again this year, where the Surfers are again going to get a little reload, fill back the coffers, and make a run for next year. Still waiting. Oh, there we go. Glendale's making their leisurely way up to the field side. This game's slated for 3 p.m. kickoff. I don't quite know if we'll make that, but that's all right. Give us a little extra time to fill up those popcorn balls. Interesting blend for the Surfers. A good mix of internationals, former internationals, and then you've got some younger players, that are looking to rebuild that coffer. Glendale is on the other side of the coin, already securing their spot in the top 2. Was able to rest some players, so you're going to see some of those friendly faces not in kit today. Looks like the youngster Maya Leonard somehow earned herself a bye day. Carmen Farmer will be coming to us from the bench, so stay tuned, folks, for that exciting piece of lightning. So it'll be interesting to see how these new players all fit together. Glendale just leisurely strolling. Surfers finishing up the last little bits on kicking up. Carly Waters strolling to give Lee Bryant, the lady with all the answers and the only whistle in the center, just a little wink to say, hey, let's get things going our way. Glendale is back into its gold with blue trim. Surfers are in that classic blue with the light blue hoop. All right, just getting a little heads up. This is club rugby, even though it is premiership rugby. So we'll be missing a jersey or two for the Glendale Merlins. All's fair and all. Merlins are ready at center. Lee Bryant's patiently waiting the Surfers. And we'll get this dinger going on. Now, the last 2 games, I said we were expecting a barn burner. And we didn't really get those 2. So this time I'm going to go ahead and say that the Glendale Merlins, the way they've been clipping along on all cylinders, they might put a good little run on the Surfers. Coach Luke Gross stopping in.
Coach Bott, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good luck, Coach. Luke Gross, head coach of the Glendale Women's. I tell you what, this staff, you want to talk about loaded. Luke Gross, one of the all-time men's leading cap leaders, played in like 4 World Cups, something ungodly like that. Mosey Timoteo takes control of the backs as well as the attack for this fine-tuned Merlin side. And last but not least, Jamie Burke, women's all-time cap leader, current U.S. women's national team scrum coach, and she's helming up those hard-working forwards. Don't have any information on the Surfers coaching staff, but I do believe I see Jared down there. He's been a stalwart for this program. Really has created some really positive things going forward for this Surfer club. They're kind of one of those teams that you always like to look at and circle them on the schedule because you know it's going to be a burner. Yes, Amy Valenta, the trainer for the Glendale Merlins, for some extra ice. All right. Well, the fun and games are over. It's time to get to the music. Surfers looks like we'll be kicking off. The Merlins are patiently awaiting. Tell you what, there's some friendly faces. Loosehead Prop, Jamila Reinhardt, Jam. Congratulations on your baby. Making a comeback here. She'll be the one in the red scrum cap, undoubtedly going to be busy on the afternoon. And then, of course, you have your Eagles captain, Kate Zachary, making a menace of herself in the number 8 jumper. Some new faces in the starting lineup for Glendale. Let's see how we go.
Here we go, Glendale!
Greenling looking to get this thing started. She does. Good high ball. Zachary under tons of pressure. Well taken by Beard. Surfers just come around and somehow pluck that. Not sure how that goes, but they're inside their attacking 22. Burge looking to play fast, pushing forwards out of her way. There's Reinhardt. We were talking about her earlier. Through Foster. Danger woman there. Does well to clean up. Burge. Oof. To the hardworking 6. Aschenberger. Welcome back. She's had a string of injuries. Good to see her back. To Bushler. Does well. Surfers are building phases. Cheeky by Burge. A little back in ball. Looks like maybe Wagner working hard on the ground. Burge to Zachary. Immediate pressure. Good tackle. Looking to strip the ball.
Advantage over.
Burge again plays it out. Greenlee. Foster with a cheeky little trick through. Well handled in the back by Nash. Thompson with a good carry, just building phase. Looking to exit.
Nope,
Yeah.
from the side.
Reinhardt slow to move away. And the Merlins get a much needed get out of free jail card here. Antonio will look to get her team some breathing space, get up to that amber zone and really have a crack at this. Does well to clear, just shy of the 22. Merlin line out. Beard getting a look. This is about one of the first times she's throwing all season. So we'll try to shake the rust off as much as she's trying to shake that snow off the ball.
Hey, Blue, keep the gap until the ball is thrown.
70 degrees with snow on the side. Nothing like Colorado, folks. Go to one with Ericy, looking to set the drive. Thompson mishandles at the back. Waters tried to skip it away. Lee Bryan all over that one. Unfortunate handling there by Thompson. Little knock. Get our first look at the set piece. Glendale much improved from earlier. Was a little hard on the eyes. Let's take a look and see what the Surfers are. And again, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for some of these names to the friends and family. Nice platform. And it wasn't. It's all right, Lee Bryan. Just stand this back up. No one at fault. Looks like we just lost a feet in the turf. an interesting battle, though. Reinhardt against Oz, pool player. Surfer's on a perfect attacking platform. Can you draw the first bit of blood? Much cleaner there. Oh, tons of pressure. Tons of pressure coming from that loose head side. Cute, pressure all day. Oof. To the hard runner, gotta get a number on that. Pass to Greenlee. Flipping it up wide. Slightly mishandled. Does well to retain. Verge under tons of pressure. Tornado with a thumping. Surfers do well to maintain. Cheeky little gap. Greenland again takes a poke down into that corner. They like what they have on the edge. Just a little too much weight out the back end. Two trips for the Surfers into the 22. Both kicked away. Little grubbers, but they must like what they have on the edge. Tiffany Tate, that is a big, hard-working unit. It'll be interesting to see her and Broughton go at it. Both very, very physical winners. Tate a little bit more size. Broughton, I'd have to give a nod on pace. Set piece again. Waters to put in. Great scrum. Chatelier. Great offload pick to the Brazilian high flyer. She's been good all year. Has to work on the ground. Waters says real. Takes a shot. Great gap by Thompson. Oh, looking for the little offload. Oz. Knock on. Still with. No whistle. Advantage. I think Burge thought she had the advantage. Elected to kick it away. Tornado's having a gap. Great saving tackle there by McDonald. Glendale building phases. Great clear out there. Tornado again. Ooh. Kate Zachary has just rudely introduced herself to this game. Thumping tackle. Okay. Out. I'm not sure that the Brazilian high flyer knew that was on. Nice lick by Contorna, taking her shots.
Hey, keep playing, Blue! Keep playing, Blue! You have a 22 at the scrum.
Coming back to something. Brian's asking Kate Zachary which
About
like.
15. Here we go.
We're coming back to the earlier knock.
Here we go, Blue!
Q came to us from Boston Women. He's really put an early show on. Really establishing some physical dominance there. Against Jess Davis, U.S. pool player, Cap Eagle. Better scrum. Lee Bryan didn't like something. Yes, indeed. Scrum penalty. Gave her praises. She got caught with her hand in the cookie jar there. That channel. Broughton Bing for not releasing. Megan Foster, one of my all-time favorites. Just a classy player. Plays with a chip. Smart, athletic.
You guys, once you release,
Very,
you must
very
get out and
dangerous.
you
So
must
keep
release
an eye out for
individually.
Foster. Does well to clear. Take a look at that surfer line out. Some good options. Electing to go with the 4. Glendale
No.
up.
We're gonna redo this. Okay, this was discussed this week.
Good movement by
If you're gonna
Zachary.
do a full jump like that, you better actually go up. Okay, so you can't just jump in there and take them out. You can do a small one, little one, but you can't do a full
Lee
jump.
Bryant really giving some clarification there. Might be taking away just a little bit of that surfer edge on the line out. Zachary takes it well off the top from 1. Davis having herself a rumble stumble. Aschenberger over immediately. Glendale's putting tons of pressure. And well rewarded.
You can do it, you got it.
Gina Beard, Rachel Ryan in on that pressure at the breakdown. You've been seeing it all afternoon so far from Glendale. Electing to really put pressure at the breakdown.
There was no pulling.
Surfers with a little knock it back in.
Scrum, let's go forward.
Glendale scrum.
Fine.
Better pressure by the surfers there. Waters to Contorna. Tornado. KB with pressure. Broughton. Nice little in out step. Tornado again with a crushing clear out. McElroy to Waters. Overload through Nash. The Brazilian flyer. Felt touch, just tried to kick it out the back door. I don't know if Rachel Ryan had seen that coming. Been an expansive game of rugby here. Seeing it all today.
Mark here. Okay, you are outside the 22.
Surfers changing it up. Going with the full 7. Well done there. Looking to drive off the 2. Glendale does well to stand that up. Putting pressure. Reinhardt setting the roll. Snuffed out by Rachel Ryan. She's having none of that. Still with the surfers. Greenlee. Little double switch there with Foster. McDonald with possession. Berge organizing her troops. Hits the point. Does well to slip tackle a Beard. That rarely happens. Through Greenlee. Landed out wide. There's Tate again. Keep an eye on that battle all afternoon. Greenlee in quick. She's going to go ahead and place a 9 here. Berge is on her way. Oh, Connor Rock. KB. Ball's turned over. Chatelier having a go. The French sensation. Waters. Oh.
Don't disrupt the ball.
Waters might want to send McElroy. And I'm sorry, let her on that one. McElroy was teed up. But no matter, we're coming back for a penalty here.
Here we go, Glendale!
Tornado's looking to dig it deep down to the corner. Set up a Merlin line out. Wouldn't be surprised here if we see Glendale just select to drive this in. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Good.
Rachel Erickney taking her time, finding the space. Whoops. That's not straight,
What would you like?
but that's all
What
right.
would you like?
Surfers will have choice.
Line out? Okay, line out here.
Zachary elects to go with the line out there. Back into their full. Feels really against it, just outside the 5 meter. Good movement. Throw off kilter. Well gobbled up there by the Glendale Merlins, knocking at the door. Waters digging deep. Playing it out to Oz, who's having herself a rumble. Only goes one direction, and that's go forward. Plays the ball quickly. Waters misses the cue. Unfortunately, gets caught with a knock. Merlins do well to keep these surfers. Very dangerous unit. Pinned down in their own end.
Sometimes it's supposed to be 3, sometimes it's supposed to be 1.
Hey, Emily, can you help me over here? Yeah, I got it.
Pretty exciting back row here, though, for the Glendale Merlins. Rachel Ericke, the Penn State product. Rachel Ryan, the Wyoming Cowgirl. And Chatelier, the French sensation. In her 3rd season here with the Merlins, tons of pressure. Bursch gets it out. Tate has a go herself. Gets a little breathing room. Wagner at the back. Wagner with a little pick and go. Does well, gets card working meters.
Take a step, take a step.
Nothing cooking there. Glendale sniffs it out. Zachary. Oh, does well to shed a tackle.
Take.
Content to bang it up. Greenling. Exits just to relieve a little bit of pressure. Line out back to your Glendale Merlins. We're still at a 0-0 game in a hotly contested afternoon.
Surfer, take a step.
Surfer's been camped out in their own red here for a minute. Glendale in the full. Ericke comes shooting in. Overthrow, that was not straight.
What would you like? Go.
Interesting to see how that impacts the game later. Both teams are scrumming quite well, where the lineout has been iffy at best for both clubs.
Kind of here.
Zachary takes her option, elects to go scrum. We're already seeing the impact now. Checking with Greenling, making sure we have communication on. Foster patiently waiting. He's rotated over. For platform surfers. Little miscue. Foster does well to clean it up. Met by Chatelier. Thompson into the side. Oh, great double tackle there. Thompson and Bierman. Mishandle there. Hawkins almost had the turnover, but we're going to come back to the knock.
You last it forward on the pickup. Okay, I need to strive. I need to push on the side. You need to hold your body and pull it straight.
Totally play.
Okay, Mark's here.
Still kind of just been camped out at this end. Not a lot of movement. Interlinears have been culprit.
Bye.
Turning into a fun little battle up front.
No, let's stand it up.
Oz popped out. Just gotta reset that. Brian selected to come over and watch the other side. Feeling like there's some cheeky business going on. Zachary, I think, is looking for an up one here. Her having herself a go. And there's your up one. Zachary opts to go against the wheel to Foster. Oh, back into a hard charging McDonald. Offloads to Zachary. Zachary does work on the ground. Bursch quick to play. Through Wagner. Now with Davis. Stood up again. I tell you what. Jenna Beardman creates a turnover there. Little ball back in. Cheeky ball by Tordonato to Contorna. Offload. Maybe not quite there to Ericke, her Penn State counterpart. Ball still with the Merlins.
No, from the side.
Merlins banged side entry. We're going to see the Surfers trying to possibly get a little get out of free space here.
Here we go, Blue. Come on.
Foster with the exit. Does well to find touch there. Great line out there. Merlins look confused. Zachary quick to take advantage. Davis hard charging in the middle. Bounce it back to the short side. Slips a tackle for McDonald. Oh!
Baby's on the tunnel.
Lateo on the wing. Fabulous touch player. It's good to see her back. Also, another one. Congratulations. Quite possibly one of the cutest babies in the WPL. Well taken there by the Merlins. Oh, have a big drive going. Looking to get the ball back. Ryan has it on her hip. Stalled out. Playing out to Waters. Through Hawkins. Zachary quick over it. Glendale struggling for the question. Zachary not rewarded. Questionable. Thought she had rights. Merlin's quick to play with it through Erke. Good decision not to let that go. Chatelaire quick with the over. Gina Beard going forward. Motoring this Merlin team along. Contorna. Hawkins electing to go out to KB. That's a great choice. Good things happen when this lady has her hands on the ball. Little in out. Stood up nicely. Tate brought in again. Oz, Kate Zachary just gets her hands in there and plucks it away from Oz. Surfers boot it down, hoof it down. Nash is back for Glendale. Oh, well done, Burge. Pressure from Burge. Hard work. Nash does well to collect it, but then immediately just pushed into touch. Here's your opportunity, San Diego Surfers. See if we can get the first scores of the game today.
Hey, ladies. Hold for a second. It's my time. Ladies, on the maul. After you do the maul for this initially. After the first time down, you cannot have a player come behind. The ball carrier must be the first person in the maul if you are to form it.
Brian's happy with the situation now. Rachel Ryan does well to gather that up. Unfortunate there in the Surfer line out. Great attacking. Thompson does the hard yards. Works well on the ground. Chatelier is going to have a go and is put right back by Reinhardt. Erke, Zachary. That'll be a fun matchup all day, folks. Merlin's exit. Do well to find touch. Surfers will get a second crack.
Count your numbers.
Surfers electing to go with the 4. Seems to be causing a little confusion here for the Surfers, or for the Merlins.
Oh, I'll move.
Good contest. Well taken there. Resourcing a ton. Hawkins looking for a cheeky coach. Birch moving it along. Greenlee, Foster. Oh, Tornado just got enough hand on it to just be disruptive. She has had a whale of a season. And I tell you what, there are a couple people in Rutland, Vermont, that are very proud. Just want to give a shout out to Mrs. Tornado. You keep up that good work, keep battling, and man, you must be massively proud.
You guys, my time, medic, hold the ball. Okay?
Let's have a player getting checked out real quick.
Okay, guys. Put it off. Okay, that's my mark.
Tell you what, it's a cool day with a nice breeze, but that turf heats up in a second. All right, Beer trying to dial in this line out. She's been tremendous early in this game in their loose play. Already plucked a turnover. Her go forward ball, her lines, everything's been on point. Just got to dial this in. Looks like we have another injured surfer. Just getting something checked out. Get things rolling. Boy, this game pretty much feels like it's been played in between the 22s. Air keep great in the air. Good take. Chatelier rumbles herself forward. Rachel Ryan quick over it. Waters digging. Finds her target in Contorna. Nice b-ball to Hawkins. Playing it out wide through Nash. Uh-oh. Broughton. Thumps McDonald. McDonald does well to hang on. Playing it back. Oz going forward.
No hands! No hands!
Works to get nice clean ball. To Waters. Thompson trying to little something with Beard. Stood up by Reinhardt. Then finished by Greenlee. Sheena Beard. What a great take. Oof. Maybe on the wrong side of the 50-50 on that ball, but you can't fault the effort. Birch with the handling. Let's see what Lee Bryan's coming back to you.
Let's get that talk up. Nice run, guys. Nice run.
Having a little chat with Captain Zachary.
What's that?
All right, so they're gonna big Merlins for that knock on off the Beard. 50-50 offload. Scrum to the Surfers. Merlins back in the territory where they really enjoy.
Fine!
Here we go, Glendale!
Yep. Tis. Early drive by those Merlins. Gotta win the space, but then hold your weight. Not pleased with the way that quick tap went from Zachary. Interesting. Surfers look like they're gonna elect to do a set play penalty move. Burge on top. Green lane. Oh, what a nice line there. Wing working way off her wing, finding work. Messy again. Not gotten this time by the Surfers.
You're there.
Both teams trying to explore some options. Really looking to stretch themselves. Just on the wrong end of just missing the handling.
Okay. Cut it off. I need both captains.
Getting pretty close to the 20-minute mark here. Still no scores.
Okay, so
Brian's having a talk with the skippers for both teams.
Okay, so one thing on this side. Okay, if you guys are marginally on the side and you drive through and it moves up to 9, that's on the side there. Okay, you guys need to get out. Okay, you guys are either not rolling away or holding 1 second longer. Okay, or they're even in the ruck, they're still going and pulling in. You guys are trying to do that as well. Your tackler, get out. Okay, please go talk to your team. No, my try.
Kate Zachary pulling her whole team in. Relay those messages.
You have a trainer on. Yes, yes.
Torna going up to speak to the forwards. If that's a more forward issue there for your Glendale Merlins. Score here, still 0-0 in a defensive handling air battle, if you will. And that all comes from just some tremendous defense played by both of these teams. Both these teams are really putting a lot of pressure at the breakdown, putting a lot of pressure with double tackles coming in, forcing those errors. Back at it. Scrum will be with the Merlins.
So are they saving for the
Chandelier looking probably to get something going. With a cheeky little 8 pick, little 89 here. Like to go directly to the backs. Contorna, Hawkins, Broughton again working hard to get off of her wing. Thompson, offloading. Does she have the pace to finish on the Brazilian Flyer? Not quite. Thumping tackle coming in there again. Tornado having to go through Greenling.
Get out, Gold!
Eschenbauer. Greenling looking for that ball back into Wagner. Zachary quickly over top. Again with Greenling. Another back end ball to Burge. Surfers really loving that back end ball. The catch team's not finishing there to come up. Chatelier over it. Doesn't have rights. Davis with a little probe around. Wagner's having herself a go. Runs directly into Oz, and that's a big unit. Kate Zachary quick off the back. Mersh playing through Greenling. Out to Foster, great step on the inside. Still with the Surfers. Slight handling error. Does well to maintain. The high flyer with a quick turnover. Ball now with Glendale. Rachel Ryan calling for the forward support with a pick and go. Returning the Surfers. Spoonful of medicine. Reinhardt looking to slow anything down. Surfers are hitting the beach like it's Normandy. McElroy has herself a go. Waters elects, yeah, let's just get it out of here. Contorna clears that well. Surfer line out. Scoreline still. Goose eggs, both teams. Surfers back in their 4. Go to the back. Down and pop. Merlins do well to stay on sides. Rachel Ryan, well done in the tackle. Thompson picks up the goodies. Gets herself go forward. Waters under pressure. Torno with a little kick. McDonald looking to straighten up, see if anything good. Oh boy. Gina over that ball, quick. It's got to be her 3rd turnover on the day. Chatelier. Good clean, playing fast. I'll take Broughton, looking for something. Still on her feet, just dragging Tate along with her. Thompson having herself a go, pins her ears, touches through. Chatelier, great offload. Good line. Chatelier. The French sensation gets her just reward for some early work. That was a great team try there by the Glendale Merlins. Well done.
Blue in the center.
First points of the
Starting to get
day.
lazy getting back
Come
into the
through
center.
multiple phases, hard-working forwards, and a slick as you like offload.
That's pretty good. 31. Some hot rugby.
Looks like Hawkins is going to go ahead and have herself a go at this. Hawkins, the Lindenwood product. I believe the first Lindenwood player to play at Glendale. So it'll be interesting to see here. Does Glendale just roll on, or do the Surfers immediately come back and respond? This is a cheeky side, the San Diego Surfer side. Eagles aplenty on that team. Good young players. And I mean the leadership, if you look at the leadership on that team. Kate Zachary, you know, Greenlee, Reinhardt. I mean the list goes on and on. Foster, I'm sure, has something cheeky to say in there. Lighten the mood. Rally your troops. Here we go. Conversion good. 7 for your Glendale Merlins. 0 for our visitors from the sunny side of San Diego. Greenlee again with a restart. You know, this lady does it all. Plays the 15s. Exceptional 7s player. Fantastic touch player. Nice high ball. Zachary under pressure. Well taken by Thompson. Met immediately by Zachary. Waters. Oh, there's the danger woman. Always working. Beard. Out to Hawkins. Hawkins takes a little toe through. Trouble here. Oh, just weighted a little too heavy. Brutton had her ears pinned. Was looking for some good things to happen there.
Quick on concrete.
She's been exceptional all year. You know, you just watch her player and the combination of pace and power that this young lady exhibits is just tremendous. She had a couple hits earlier this year that I was like, damn, glad I'm retired. Wings are hitting like that. Back to the business at hand. Line up for the Surfers. Good movement. Not straight.
You guys are closing the gap.
But
Closing the gap.
the Merlins, free kick. Merlins got bing for a player up early. Zachary makes quick work. Out to Greenlee. Through Foster. To Thompson. Tornado stands her up. Good tackle there by Hawkins. Oh, her and Rachel Ryan just being mad dogs right there at the breakdown. That's slow to come out. Tornado again with a great defensive effort on the edge. Good launch. Chatelier catches the tackle. Finally brought to ground. Greenlee likes on the edge. Oh, good offload. Two hard-working type 5 forwards. Second offload just missed. Well done, gathered back up by Busher. Greenlee, Zachary, met Tuts. Hawkins stands up. Reinhardt as well to get the ball back. Greenlee misses. Out the back door to Foster. Little step in. Foster on Tornado. Still going, still on her feet. Erice has her tied up but needs to release. Erice finally releases there. Greenlee again takes a poke through. Nash does well. Clears that. Another trip into the 22. Another little dart down to the edge. Nash does well to gather that up and get a good clearing kick under pressure. It's another new lady. Boy, it doesn't take long before you start to stop recognizing faces.
You can move
Did
up
well
and
this
down.
year in
You cannot
recruiting.
close the gap.
Have some real humdinger classy players. Surfer's electing to go with the full here. Mixing it up. Going to 2, looking to set the drive.
No, that came out.
Q's had a good little game so far. The new loose head for Glendale. Been quite active. Contorna's having a little talk with Lee Bryant. There's something she doesn't quite like.
My time. My time.
Taking a minute. Don't quite have a number on the injured player, but it looks like, little bloody nose. You know, a little extra character to the face. All's fun.
Okay, go. All right.
Oh boy, folks, we're about to have a special treat. I see Mark Bullock, director of rugby, making our way down. I know both of these WPL teams are fortunate enough to also have a counter MLR team. The Legion, I know, have done a great job of supporting, the WPL. They were sponsors of the WPL All-Star Game, in which featured a lot of these players. And then, of course, here you have your newly branded Colorado Raptors. Back to the task at hand. Good platform by your Merlins. Hawkins, little dip ball. Oh, nice in and out by Tornado. Maybe force the offload just a little bit.
No, I have a knock here.
Off the hands of Ericke. Good line by Ericke, though. Those two players are really starting to find themselves. So we're going to come back to the scrum. Platform's pretty good. No qualms here. Seeing a little activity from the Glendale Merlin bench. Possibility of keeping some of these players that put a lot of minutes in. As we all know, next weekend's the big dance. Good pressure. Servers do well through Greeling. Foster, quick ball. Tate, just off the hands. I have a term for that pretty sure not allowed on a live stream. So we'll just leave it for a knock on there. Scrum again. Boy, if either one of these teams needed those reps, we are getting them by the fistful here. Been a fun and interesting battle. There's been some interesting battles, throughout this field. Just making sure that back row's paying attention. Good pressure. Ooh, ball's apart. No matter, the ball's away. Big ball to Broughton coming off her wing. Shows the switch. Still on her feet. Just turn Tate around. Tate slips. Oh, ho, ho. Cheeky. Foster on her way to make it. Did not. That's what I was talking about. She's been doing that all season long. Working hard off of her wing. Just fantastic effort right there by Broughton. Rosalind Chow must be proud. It's the life coach where KB hails from. Chow's putting some Roz is putting some amazing product out there. Really developing sound players and sending them on. She's also got her hands full, with the Atlanta Harlequins. So congratulations to Atlanta on punching your ticket back to the Final Four. Hawkins looking for the conversion. And Hawkins makes do. So that score coming on the hooter. That leaves us with your Glendale Merlins 14. Your Surfers 0. The interesting contest is the teams head to the shed. We are going to take a quick break. I may or may not be tacking out to let you enjoy the delicate tones of Sam Luther. Get her a couple of reps before her calling of the WPL finals. But regardless, tremendous game of rugby, making for good fun. And if not, good luck to all your Glendale teams and everybody in the WPL finals. All right, folks, welcome back to sunny Colorado. We have a real dinger on our hands today, folks. The Glendale Merlins 14-0 to the San Diego Surfers. Really, though, that try came on right at the tail end of the hooter there at the 40 minutes to get to go up by that extra set of 7. And good news for everyone. I am joined in the booth by Sam Luther, Eagle Pool player, just fantastic player, former lock for Beantown, current lock for the Glendale Merlins. It's ACLU up here. Sam's coming off an ACL, but I'm going to sign off here a little bit and head over the pond, but Sam's going to take you guys home. Sam, what are your thoughts on that first half?
Ooh, I think that both teams are looking for that spark. They need to just get a little bit more depth and hunger out there. I want to see someone light it up right now, first 5 minutes. Who wants it?
All right, dude, I dig that. That's classic Sam Luther, except for in a little bit cooler monotone.
I apologize in advance.
Oh, that's all right. I apologize pretty much by the hour. So, Merlins receive the ball at the first half. Surfers will be looking to strike right away. What do these San Diego Surfers need to do to get back? They had good possession inside the 22.
I think that it's just one more pass to send them away. They're getting a little caught up in the middle of the field right here, but Merlins are putting them under pressure, so just have to communicate, I think.
All right, let's see if our fortunes change for the San Diego Surfers. Glendale Merlins, no changes. Surfers appear to be same way. Contorna's about to kick off. Some tons of pressure. Charlie Thompson's had a good game today for the Merlins. Beard's punched a hard day's work already in the first 40. Kick's gone deep. Well taken. Playing direct. Zachary over the top. Burge looking to play. Through Reinhardt. Q and Beard team up for the tackle. Burge bounces the side of the field. Through the hard-working wing. Now we're with Zachary. Zachary had to go. Pops it up off the ground. Aschenberg playing it wide. There's your one extra pass, but unfortunately floats to no one. Surfers do well to gobble it back up. Burge playing it out. Reinhardt can't quite shed the tackle of Rachel Ryan. They're in a wrestling match. Reinhardt does well to get to ground. Greenling through Foster. Cutout pass. Nifty little footwork there. Greenling. Great straight line by Kate Zachary. Fends another. Waters does well to hang on by a fingernail. Now the Surfers, Greenling again, taking a poke. They like something on that edge. Greenling goes and gets her own kick. Hot diggity. Takes the corner. Oh, Thompson again. Raising her hand, has had a good blinder of a day today. Busher, go forward. Davison Reinhardt over it. Out to Foster. No. Foster likes to keep. Wrapped up by Ryan McElroy. Jess Davis. Rumble stumble. Gets go forward ball. Oh. They're probing around it. Still with the Surfers. Zachary gonna take a poke of her own. Waters doesn't like the edge. Calling for numbers. Man replies. Surfers content just to play this pounded up. Q comes in and rudely introduces herself to the second half. Sam Luther, you gotta love that. But still with the Surfers. Just inches away from getting this game back one-score game. Burge, I think, sees something she likes on the edge. Glendale's got their hand in the cookie jar, folks. no. Yes, we're good. We're happy. Yeah, try time. San Diego Surfers, just working really, really hard through their forwards. Content. Glendale did well to stand it up. But when you're hit with that onslaught, like, what do?
You know, at some point you're going to break them. You're going to break that defense up a little bit. So they just did well to keep pounding away.
And Surfers first to answer. Now we have ourselves a real good ball game here. 14-5, conversion to come. Looks like we got Foster lining this up. Or is it Burge? I don't know. Yeah, Foster. Tell you what, Luther, the old eyes are letting myself down. No, that's Foster. That's definitely Foster. You can tell by the ponytail adjustment. So conversion to come. This is a biggie.
Legs are down.
Foster, no good. Just pushes that across to the front. 14-5. Momentum with the Surfers came out, able to put the first points back on the board. And just checking to make sure my airport ride hasn't left. Mose Timoteo, sneaky fella. Oh, well taken. A little confusion there by the Surfers. Still with, tremendous turnover. Back with the Merlins now. Waters gobbled up at the back. But unfortunately, that was done illegally. You know, it's amazing when you give yourself a head start from an offsides position. Good things happen if you aren't caught. Regardless, Contorno's going to go ahead and kick this to the edge. At Merlin, drive off the lineout's been impressive, Sim. Is that your work?
You know, can't take any credit for the girls putting in the hard yards up there, but you know, they're looking to make a stand, and look at where they are. This is a great opportunity for them to employ that.
Hot diggity. Glendale just knocking at the door. Going with a short line out. Whoops. Just a little miscue. Over the top. Well taken by the Surfers. Their heels and backs are against it, though. Oh, Wagner stood up, but still on her feet. Ball still with the Surfers. Going back through their forwards. Carmen Farmer, the big rangy 8, has made her appearance in the 19 jumper. Greenling releases the pressure. Just inside the 22 for the Glendale Merlins.
Blue, front cut, take a step. Keep going. Second cut, blue.
Glendale gonna go with a short 5. Rachel Erickey's been the target. We'll see if that changes with Carmen Farmer coming in. She likes her space. Going back to Erickey. Another little miscue. Lee Bryant thought she was getting herself a go. She couldn't help herself. Got out of it, but that's just instinct to grab something coming at ya. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and replay. Ball's gonna stay with Glendale. Got a little switch on the throw. Rachel Ryan's coming in. Gonna switch some roles here. Ryan with the throw. Whoops, it's been a minute. Had to get in front of the mark. Now we're all situated. See what the Wyoming product can do. They go quick to Thompson. Does well in the air. Ball available for Waters. Oh, Chatelier. Just thumping going forward. Kate Zachary's over the ball. Will she be rewarded? No, Lee Bryant's having none of Kate Zachary. I thought she had rights. That's 2. I thought Zachary had rights too. But I'm not the lady making the money. Here we go. Chatelier looking for her double. Yes, she does. Great response there by your Glendale Merlins. Chatelier now with 2. Tell you what, that's a lady that knows one direction, and that's through. All right. So Sam, talk me through that.
You know, that was just a very patient Glendale offense. They set themselves up, they launched on into that space, and they were rewarded for it.
See if Hawkins can add it. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hawkins looking for that 2 extra. Really split the difference here. Merlin's at the 50 having a conversation. Selecting to use all of her minute here.
Gotta use it.
And she is rewarded. I'm sure her forwards appreciate that as well. All right, we'll take the full minute, get a rest. Surfer's kind of in danger moments here. This next 20 minutes, I think, is going to be the tale of the story. Do well to maintain, put a ton of pressure, got justly rewarded with a try there. Then the Merlins with a quick strike answer back. Freeland with a kickoff. Look for Zachary to make some magic happen right here. She's very good in the air and has been putting tons of pressure off the restart. Oh, that's a beauty of a ball. Zachary's parked under. Went back there. Starting to really see the subs roll on now. Glendale's made a front row change.
Lee, you have a sub coming on.
Number 17. Weigel. The Harvard grad coming in. You know, the funny thing about that is she's pretty new to the front row. Thought she liked it when that was her opportunity. Spent some time up there. Didn't like it. And now I think it's kind of growing on her. Everybody kind of has their own acceptance pace to that front row. Oh, trouble here. Trouble here. Carmen Farmer to the Brazilian flyer. In, out, in, out. Oh, she's still. I don't even think she's a touch. Clean pair of heels through there. Tornado got one outside of her. Yes, Madison Slot comes on and immediately makes an impact. Hot diggity. What a great set of... Whew. Hang on, everybody. Let me catch my wind right there. That was just a tremendous effort. You saw the Glendale backs on high display there. In, out, in, out. Everybody got a piece of that. Well, when you have Carmen Farmer posted up at your 8, I guarantee you 9 out of 10 times good things are going to happen. That's just a classy player. The Barbarian, Carmen Farmer. Not to mention Olympian and U.S. Eagle. So, we want to talk about resumes. That might be the lady with the best resume in the park. Anyways, Glendale tacks on another 5. And we are going to patiently wait. Looks like Contorna's going to go ahead and get some cracks. Oh, beautifully struck. Flags up. Tack it on. 2 more. Glendale starting to really stretch their legs here. Surfers have to be careful that they don't let the barn doors open too wide. This game could get out of hand in a minute. You let these Glendale ponies run and they'll run all day. Let's see if they go back to the high ball. Putting a ton of pressure under there. Just haven't been lucky enough to pluck one. The new scoreline, I believe, is 28-5 scoreboard list, so your guess is better than mine. Whoops. We're going to go ahead and back 10. I'm not sure who's at fault, but Rachel Ryan took the sting into that. She'll be all right. She's shaking it off. Glendale's going to scrum. Nothing brings a smile faster to my face than that choice. So, new arrival, O'Brien replaces Waters. O'Brien got to look at some Eagle action at the newest camp that they had here over the weekend. So that's an up-and-coming young player to keep an eye out. I'll tell you what, we've got Eagle 9s on display here. With Waters, O'Brien getting her first sniff at the senior side. And then, of course, you got Burge, Ashley Burge, coming over from the 7s program. She has really been impressive with her development. And then we have another pool player waiting to make her appearance in True. And actually, True's already made her appearance. Right? Yep. Ball with Farmer. Through O'Brien. Out to Nash. Oof. Not sure who that was headed to, but Tornado there to clean up the garbage. Does well to go forward. Surfer's putting pressure. Yep. Davis is gonna, I believe, maybe have a talking to. Searching for Zachary. Yep, you gotta face the tunes here, Davis. Get close and good so you can hear it. Davis pleading her case.
Okay, you can't just kill the ball. That's not what's happening.
Lee Bryan having none of it.
If you're still on your feet,
Good news here for the Surfers, though, is it doesn't look like Lee Bryant's headed to the pocket, but I believe this will be the last chance here for the Surfers, and we're going to see some pocket rocket action here in a minute. Good clear. They're just trying to just clean that ball up. Glendale Merlins continuing to make some substitutions. Amadine does well, calling it a day. Good line out there by the Merlins. Tornado, great catch under pressure. Flings to the deck. Surfers, tons of pressure. Pouring resources into that breakdown, and we're rewarded there with that little bit of knock.
you're on the mark anyway, so you got time.
Tornado touch slow to get up. She took a big hit. Bounced hard off that turf.
Okay, we good?
Hopefully that's nothing serious with bigger fish to fry, if we will, next weekend. WPL finals start next Friday right here at the park at Infinity. The mountains are capped. The weather's beautiful. Should be a bit chillier on the weekend though, so the big guys up front should like that.
Well, you know, it is a little warm out there for them today, but at least it's not 30 and snowing, which everyone was nervous about.
Saving that for tomorrow. Tornado's still getting checked out. Glendale's been pretty active about clearing the bench.
Shabbat, can you do us a favor and tell us where you're going to be next weekend? What you were picked for up there?
Well, Mose, Timoteo, and myself are going to go head across the pond, sprinkle our charm over there at the Rugby Premiership Scholarship. So we'll be hanging out with some Premiership teams and looking to sharpen our skills and in the next phase of our development coaching-wise. But it's a pretty big honor. I'm pretty excited. Oh, Foster with a nice little in-out. Sam really put me on the spot there. Surfer's doing well, building some phases. True pushing the pace a bit. Miscue to Greenlee. Tordenado scoops it up. Hawkins having herself a go, pinning her ears. Oh, great ball. O'Brien still to the blind. Through Oz. She takes a stumble for a couple. Real battle at the breakdown. I'm rather enjoying that. Ericke playing direct. Again, the Surfers putting resources into the breakdown. They do well to get it out. Oh, tell you what, Tornado's been sure-handed these past couple of weeks. It's a very unlikely error there. Still trying to shake off that earlier zing. Thanks for putting me on the hot seat there, Sam.
You know, it's just a huge opportunity. I want to make sure you get credit where credit's due. Scrum down to Glendale here. What do you think? Front row specialist Sarah Shabbat, how do you feel about these scrums today?
Man, it's been a good platform both ways, couple scrum penalties, but other than that, it's been a really nice contest. Both teams are putting pressure. Carmen Farmer here is going to take a look, so hopefully that Surfer back row's got eyes up. Plays it. All right, so we're good. Oh dear. Teo just manhandled the wing on the edge. So Glendale continuing to empty the coffers. Clearing their war chest, getting these reserves some valuable minutes because they are going to play a huge role with only 1 day recovery. Who's going to raise their hand? Julie Tordonado's having herself the end of the day. Well-deserved, great finish to their WPL season. And Oz, has really come a long way. You can see every week just getting better and better with her scrum development. Set piece solid again. Nice cutout pass. Oh, good line. Great cut in. Foster does well to reel her in. Merlin's looking to play fast. Through slot. Ooh. Whoops. Whoops. That's all right, though. Carmen Farmer with just a little whoop. I think she had her eyes to greener pastures there. Forgot to take her feed bucket with her. Anyways, regardless, Surfers are still holding on. They're still within striking. And this is a team that can strike really quickly. There are danger players all over for this Surfer side. Tremendous amount of leadership. And players that have been in this environment. Have to look for a quick exit. Look for the Glendale Scrum to put a tremendous amount of pressure. If you can't pin your ears here, you can't do it at all. Drew's picked up the pace since coming on. Greenlee. Surfer's electing to play it. Thompson again. She's had a busy day. Just unfortunate there. I don't think that was as much as Thompson on the handling errors as much as just that Glendale Merlins. You see that defense, that line speed has been impeccable all game long and has really created. And really, the other flip of the side of the coin, Sam, is you can say the same for that Surfers. uncharacteristic air from Farmer there. You know, you've seen it both ways, and it really comes not from an error from the individual player, but just a tremendous effort defensively from both teams.
Yeah, I think both teams really respect each other, and they know that if they let them have fast play, they're gonna capitalize on it. So they're trying to shut it down.
Well, we might miss a flight, but who wants to leave a good game like this? All right. The Merlins couldn't be happier about this situation. It's 5-meter scrum. Pretty good sized blind if they elect to use it. Farmer's going to have it herself. Oh, that's a load. Oh, stood up. Thompson in on that. Zachary having a go. Out to Ericke. Madison slot. Reinhardt. Just a touch high on that, but that's all right. $33-5. I'm going to leave a question mark on that with a kick to come. But the Merlins have this train right on the tracks, and they're chugging along. Surfer's going to have to do something, and do something quick. The West has been pretty exciting all year long. Berkeley really has come awake. It's a couple tough losses, and then it's hard when you have a heartbreak loss, you know, to a crosstown rivalry, and then you have to come in and meet this juggernaut of the Merlins. Life West again has had kind of their way. The Merlins did steal one from them away, setting up for a real interesting final. The Harlequins are through, I believe, as the #1 seed, so congratulations to them. It's great to see a little bit of change of pace there. So the first semifinal will be the Harlequins against your Glendale Merlins, and that should be a dinger of a ball game. I apologize, I haven't paid much attention to the East.
Well, they figures it out tomorrow. Yep. New York and Beantown battle tomorrow to figure out who's taking that #2 spot.
If you're a betting woman, who you got?
Always have to go with Beantown.
All right, you heard it here, folks. All right, Greenleaf gonna have the restart. Oh, great restart. Her restarts have been great all day. Pressure under Zachary. I didn't see who took that, but that was a fabulous take in the air. Boo. Another Brazilian import for us. Played for the Brazilian Sevens team. Propping up front. Playing it wide. Just slight miscue with the handling error there. Jam. Reinhardt, just go forward. Someone's got to release. Ball stays with the Surfers. Takes a plug around. Rachel Ryan, maybe not the one I'd target. Sure in the tackle. Great line speed by your Merlins defense. Zachary stood up, just chest past that. Greenleaf stepping into play 9 to True, who offloads to an impactful sub. Burr. That's another cool player. Cool Burr. We're coming back for something.
21 offside.
Right in the middle of the field. Choice for Captain Zachary here. Another sub coming in. All right, folks. Well, I'm signing out. I don't run the best through airports anymore. Well, actually, correct. I never ran the best through airports. But anyways, best of luck to all the teams. This is a fabulous game. And I'm going to leave you in the hands of the one and only Sam Luther. So enjoy the delicate tones and the insightfulness of Sam Luther. It's been real, everybody. Thank you.
Shabbat, thanks so much, and best of luck in England, man. All right, we have a Surfers line out here. Oh, stolen by Carmen Farmer.
Yellow, knocked on by yellow.
Looks like we're going to play the knock.
Here. Get the knockout in the line out.
I'd like to take this minute to give New York and the Beantown game tomorrow a little bit more credit. I know pretty loyal there, but I think both teams are going to battle it out, and they're really going to take every minute there to see who's going top two on the East. So best of luck to both teams. We've got a Surfers scrum.
Fine.
True moves it. Looks like it was shut down by Carmen. Kate Zachary scoops it up. Line speed from Glendale is pretty impactful right now. Surfers are still moving it. They chose to go weak there. Double tackle by Rachel Ryan and Caitlin Weigel there. Ball looks to be out. That breakdown looks a little sloppy right now. Let's see if we can't clean this up and get some go forward. There we go. So,
Off your feet.
off our feet here. Looks like True electing to go quick. Got to play to the whistle here, ladies.
Ladies, not 10.
Merlins not back 10. We're going to slow it down a little bit, get our composure. Surfers elect to go for the kick.
Keep your feet. We had discipline until you all showed up, okay? Stay on your feet and keep your hands out of the ruck.
Ball's away, but it's going to be a line out to the Surfers. Kate Zachary running the line out. It's always a little tricky to navigate. There we go. Merlins get up, steal the ball in the air. Cantorna crossfield kicking. We've got Mad Slot, Justine Pearl, Bea, Amaral chasing it down, putting them under pressure. Surfers have collected it. We see Hunter moving it to, I think that was Burr, who just goes forward.
Keep us on your feet, that's fine. She had right. Get out, Gold.
Surfers doing a couple punches here, trying to suck in the defense and make space for their backs. That back line is very dangerous when they're given space, as we're seeing now. I think that's their 15, Tegan McDonald. Like I said, that back line very, very dangerous when they're given a little bit of space, and their forwards did a good job of committing defenders and giving them the opportunity. We've got Foster on the conversion. The score right now is 33-10. Flags are up. That is now 33-12. Surfers are still in it here.
Hey, Glendale. Time.
They get an opportunity to get the ball back and do something with it. Let's see how they respond and how the Merlins respond to that try. There are 8 minutes left in the game. Still plenty of time to dot them down. So let's see what these teams have in their last stretch. Cantorna kicking deep. Bounces out. Line out to the Surfers.
Okay, we are inside the 22.
The Surfers line out today has been very dangerous, but let's see if with a couple of subs in here, Merlins are going to put them under pressure, it looks like.
Keep the space, keep the space.
Surfers win the line out, take it down. Merlins defense pushes one of their strong runners, I think Burr, right out into touch. Glendale line out.
Alright, I need you guys to form a line out so that they can match. Count your numbers! Count your numbers!
Got Rachel Ryan throwing in, throwing deep. Oh, just misses the hands of Carmen Farmer. Kate Zachary doing work on the ground there to get the ball back. Hunter kicking. Dean Nash collecting the 15 for the Merlins. There's a lot of leg work, leg drive happening there. Rachel Erickey, ball in hand now. Doing a little Sonny Bill Williams pass there. Cantorna with the grubber. Into touch. We're going to have a Surfers line out. Guys, I have to apologize. Sarah Shabbat was much better at filling the blank space here than myself. I'm sort of just trying to keep up with the pace of play, so bear with me as I learn here.
What would you like? I thought you'd say that.
Not sure what the call there was. Looks like scrum, though, to Merlins. These scrums have been impressive on either side. It's a true testament to the work that these women are putting in Monday through Friday to come and execute. Lee just a little unhappy with that. We're going to get a reset.
Fine.
Very advantageous position for the Merlins to be in. Let's see what they do with it. Carmen Farmer with the pick. Surfers flanker. That must have been Kate Zachary. No, it wasn't. It was there. Oh, it's true. Shutting her down right away. Bea with the strong run. Just lost it as she went to ground, but Dee collecting it. Now we're moving it away. Charlie Thompson, ball in hand, such a threat. Merlins moving the ball wide, giving it to Carmen Farmer right on the edge. She is in for a try. 38-12 Merlins. That's a lot of hard work between, you got forwards passing with backs, everyone's going forward. It's very impressive out there. We have Gabby Contorna going for the conversion. Looks like we've got some fresh legs coming on for the Surfers, number 23, Margaret.
I'll just read it off to you. 30.
Four minutes left in the game here. Let's see how they respond here. My guess is they're still going to go high on this kickoff and continue to put the Merlins under pressure. That is one of Kate Zachary's favorite things to do. She's very dangerous in the air. Hunter kicks off. Beautiful high ball there. Kate getting under it. Ball's back to the Surfers. Oh, unfortunately, looks like just a high tackle there on Tegan. 15. Carmen Farmer, big hit on Kate Zachary. Surfers are moving it tight to the breakdown here. Surfers really utilizing their forward pack to get some go forward here. Out to Hunters, looking for a grubber. Let's see if they're going to capitalize on it. Looks like Merlin's Danielle Dash Ordway's in there. Oops, just a little pressure there on Merlin's 9. Lots of pressure from Kate Zachary on her flanker across the mark. Merlins really need to just settle it, get some go forward, have some composure here in the last few minutes. Surfers certainly aren't going out quietly here. They're really putting the Merlins under pressure. Their line speed is very impressive. Boo Amaral with the big fend and the break. She offloads from the ground to Rachel Ericke, who's away. Big double tackle from the Surfers. We've got True in there just being tenacious. Merlin's moving away, trying to get it wide here. Spinning it back the other way. Carmen with the big. There's 3 or 4 people there on that tackle. Contorna thinks that's it. Game's done. Final score 38-12. Glendale Merlins walking away with the win. Great game by both teams. Thank you so much for being patient with me here as I'm learning the ropes. Shabbat mentioned we do have the WPL Nationals here next weekend. We really hope that you guys will all be tuning in. It's a huge testament to women's rugby to have 10 elite teams meeting to clash and really bring up the whole level of women's rugby in America. So the girls have put in the work and we'd love the support. So tell your friends. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Tune in next week. Nationals here at Infinity Park in Glendale. Thanks all.